How to create tension and release in your tracks. Next on Music Surgery with me, Dr. Bob.
Сделай мне просто вдох и выдох. И расслабил.
Tension and release are a huge part of music. We can create that musically through melody, chords, and beats, but how can we add to this as producers and mixers? Watch this. All right, you guys. I'm going to show you something today. In the video here, this is in the mastering stage, but this can also be in the mixing stage. Right here, I have a song that I've mixed. And as you can tell, the parts of the waves here that are bigger are the choruses. Intro, first verse, chorus, probably post-chorus, second verse, chorus solo, bridge, breakdown, and chorus out. So obviously, just by the dynamics of the playing, the amount of parts, the amount of vocals, the song has some dynamics in it. But what happens when we put our limiters and our compressors and all that fun stuff to really get the song jacked up at the end on our master bus is normally our waveform at the end looks like one big blob. So what I've done is I've automated my stereo bus, and let me show you what this looks like. Now here is 0. This is where my song was actually printed. I'm fucking with my world on top of it, and now I seem so This is my intro, this is my second verse, and this is the rest of the song. I'm automating my master bus after the fader, so I'm not going to get a wave file that looks like a block. I'm actually going to get a wave file that has some dynamics in it. Imagine that. Now, back in the days of the loudness wars, this would have been a huge no-no. And there are some guys that do this, and ladies that do this, and when they mix, before they hit their limiters. This is a Chris Lord Algae mix. This is how his mix looks before it goes to mastering. Chris mixed this for me. I produced a song called Heart is a Hole. It's actually Heart is a Hole by a band called Cherry Bomb, and this is the mixed, not mastered version Chris sent me. Intro, chorus, first verse, chorus, breakdown, chorus, and solo, and then last chorus. So you can see that even Chris is doing this before mastering. If this is his first chorus, it's about the same level as the second chorus. His second verse is much lower. Obviously, the first verse is much lower, but that's in the instrumentation as well. The breakdown, the solo, and the chorus here, and then he even hits the last chorus harder. You can see that on the transients and in the overall limiting and compression. So Chris is doing this to his master bus fader before mastering. Now, when that master was done, it looked like one big blob. Because it was the loudness wars, and the master sounded great, no complaints. But now that we're not in that, I like to do these type of moves after the limiting, because if I do these type of moves into the limiter, it will make a difference, but the limiter is really going to keep pushing and make everything one big blob. If I do these moves after the limiter, then I'm going to still maintain some tension and some release in my mix. So, as you can see here, the front of this song I've got down basically a dB. And when it hits the chorus, I go up to 0. So, going into verse 2, we go back down. Watch.
Human nature, human nature, human nature. Suddenly I don't know where I lie. I see the coast in my...
Now, I didn't go back down as far as verse 1 because I don't want that much dynamic. Now that we've had this level at 0 in the mix, going back this far down seems a little bit much to me, especially because all of these moves are after the limiter. So here we are going into the second verse.
Take me higher, no wire. I need to feel disconnected. I'm fucking with my world on top of it, and now I seem so confident. I sequence out.
Now, I stayed at this level the rest of the way, except obviously here where there's a breakdown, which I didn't think I needed to automate anything because it's baked into the track.
I'm fucking with my world on top of it, and now I seem so confident. I swear I'm innocent. I blame it on my human nature. Take the world by storm.
So, by the way, this is a great band. I got in touch with these guys through my channel. The song is called Human Nature, and the band is called Strange Nights. I'm going to put a link here to the song. You guys can go grab it. Pleasure to work with Riley and the band, and I think the song sounds great. So check this link out and go grab it. So, in the end, when I mastered this is what it looked like before the master. That's just my mix. And this is after I mastered it. So you can tell I've got a lot of dynamics still left in my master. A lot of tension and release. That's a good bit of dynamic for a master these days. Before, a master would look like one big blob. So I'm getting a lot of bang for my buck coming down into the second verse here. Back up to the chorus. Solo is a little bit lower. Sorry about that. Chorus, breakdown, chorus. So don't be lazy. Do these moves. It takes 2 minutes to go in, grab a section, and pull it down. I mean, that's all it takes. Do this and do it after your final limiter, and you're going to get a lot more tension or release in your mixes. And even if it doesn't sound like a big jump in volume, in level, overall level, you'll feel a dB. You'll feel a dB. Things get wider. Things get more exciting. So take this step. Don't be lazy. I see you out there going, nah, I'm not going to do this. No, do it. It's worth it. I promise. So don't be lazy like I used to be. Take the extra time for this step. Your choruses will pop harder and the listener will be more engaged in the tension and release of your song. Every step counts, and even though this seems like a small one, it's huge. Hey you guys, I want to get rich from YouTube. Summer, put the right script up there. That is not the script that we... Hey guys, please take time to subscribe and ring the bell below to notify you of new surgeries. Also, take a look around in my store for some great cheap and free stuff. And one last thing, the Doctor's Lounge is open and in full swing. Come on, join us, get some amazing samples, stems, or one-on-one mix, production, or music advice. This is a really cool and super affordable thing, so check it out and see if it's for you. All the links are below in the description of this video. Thanks a lot. Thanks as always for watching. Give me some comment love and a thumbs up below, and hit me at drbobmusicsurgery@gmail.com if you want to say hello or you want me to work on your music. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you the next time the doctor's in.